the connect. Why does it says for on bridges? Connection doesn't feel like it's O2 anymore. And that's the weird part. I miss, damn, imagine having an alert here because I'm something. The connection is worse served than that, but it's fine. I have enough memory to indulge in, despite having, and that's good because I was personally traumatized. I'm just happy that I did not bring my laptop because of the email is on my own email, and I can't get into my email with another phone without the 2AF thing. I'm like doomed. But I just sent it over to myself. I was just logged into it through the other phones. That's the only problem right now. We have starting to not have a phone, and that's annoying, especially these kind of situations. Okay, let's go, let's move. And it's almost 4 o'clock and almost the thing is shutting down, which is hilarious because I remember last time I was like absolutely getting frustrated that I couldn't finish anything and my legs were a lot sore. But I don't know, maybe that time I was, maybe because of another reason which I'm not going to say out loud. We barely done 6k, so we usually walk above 20k and we usually don't even feel this tired. I never knew my jacket would be this bloody heavy.
Right, you want to tell me tonight?
My jacket is a bit too ridiculously heavy. Explored the majority of places. I am not sure. I am seriously not sure if I. Good, how are you?
Very good. What's going on here?
So we're live streaming on Twitch.
Oh,
I do a lot
on Twitch?
Yeah. My focus is more the cafe / tourism kind of stuff. I do a lot of cafe reviews, specifically more in desserts and like drinks kind of stuff. Not focusing on the savoury stuff because I have more experience and I have like intermediate kind of barista or some sensory kind of stuff. I want to give out to people who are not really don't understand coffee, like every stage, like to like specialty, Italian cycle, like what's the differences end of the day. And yeah,
so it's kind of like an educational channel around coffee, yeah?
Like both educational, also recommendation, what to get, what to not get, like, and yeah, it's fun. So are you like what kind of companies are you? Are you a coffee company or?
I shall hand over to Mr. Hannah.
Okay.
Mr. Hannah, does he get the question?
So what kind of business model are you like? Specifically, like, is more focus on hotels, restaurants, or I mean, like more bigger. And leaves and use like kind of boutique kind of shop. So like it's more like
catering companies, airlines, hotels, restaurants.
Okay, that's just so yeah. So it's more like buyer to buyer kind of concept than like say
No,
like
it's business to business.
yeah.
You don't deal with the end user.
Okay, that's cool. Because I was personally thinking like to do like my own business kind of concept, like more like a cafe.
Well, if you had a cafe, then we would sell the coffee to you, then you would do
basically
do that. That's the type of thing that we do. We don't have our own coffee shops. We don't sell cappuccino to the public.
I'm not really great with communication and like fourth year in tourism and events, but till this day, like I still struggle like to communicate, how to start a conversation and everything like that. So I don't know. It's just I don't know.
No, you're fine.
Okay. For your own like industry, do you recommend any like
Coffee company?
No.
They're competitors, so we're not going to do that. Business practice.
Like, I mean like, what I mean is like, I don't mean like company concept, I mean like a small company like, okay.
Still no.
True, that's, so
in business we're not going off them, but
that's good that you point the thing out to me, because I never knew it really like, okay, like really
just
okay, good to know, because I've probably asked that maybe one or two times today, mainly on like local kind of places. Where do you also like recommend, as in like like cafes, nothing like, I don't mean like a distributor or a roaster, I mean more like something simple that's not like overly like touristy, kind of trendy, kind of gimmicky kind of vibes, more like awesomeness and differentness. So yeah.
Yeah, they're the questions you should be asking whoever you want to use as your coffee partner to make sure that they are aligned with what you believe in.
Okay. So for the coffee side of things and the tea side of things, do you more rely on blends or more like single origins?
Both, we do both.
Okay. And do you teas and
Yeah, we do every whole leaf, pyramids, tag and envelope tea bags, string and tag, and then the naked everyday tea bags.
thank you, sir. Nice to meet you. Maybe what my own skills, understanding roadies. Okay, roadies. Used to ring a bell. So
Remember, you've seen
yeah, like, I was like, this company really clear to me, but I was not sure if it was a big company, like a multinational company, or like more like a local kind of, like even if you have like few depots around, not depots, but I mean like facilities, it's still like somewhat like local. It's not like say like a massive company like say like Black Sheep Coffee and like those kind of companies. And yeah, it's good to meet people who are in the industry and taught me that like if I question, it's probably now is one of the most rudest questions. A way to like,
if you were in a project and you were trying to find that out, you would need to do a survey of consumers. So you could stand and see a Gale Street or something and ask everybody who their favourite coffee was, and then you could get and then you would go and follow that up.
Yeah.
So that's another way of doing it.
Okay, yeah.
Get recommendations that way.
Like that's one way, and it's like I was like maybe because you guys are like industrial, you know the market, you know what's a really good coffee or really good tea, or you know like the brackets of quality. I mean like you guys, I don't know how to say it, like sourcing stuff from like someone that knows is a good inspiration to understand what's a good quality, what's a bad quality, what's like even like some chefs that I know, they say even if you buy like a really bad, like not the best quality kind of produce, but if you know the science behind it to make it better, like without people knowing that they bought it in a low budget like supermarket, they just think it's something like very like expensive.
But that's a skill. No, that's a definite skill. You can buy. You don't have to buy the most expensive ingredients, but what you do with them and how you turn them round into a great taste sensation. That's skill.
True.
And that's how you can make money.
True. Like for me, like whenever I'm looking into like anything, not like, for example, just going to like a normal Michelin star restaurant, you're expecting to pay like, say like, so far in like around Scotland I've seen it around like 180, that kind of bracket. So like for me, like even if the things are high quality, if the experience is not great,
It's the complete package you need to do.
True.
You know what holistic means? You need to look at everything.
Exactly.
You need to look at your welcome. When you phone up to make your booking, how long did you have to wait for them to answer the phone? Then when you go there, how were you welcomed? Did you have to stand there looking stupid while you stood inside the door? What did they do with your coats?
Exactly.
You know, it's all these wee things that add on to that.
True. Like I also really need to go and explore those kind of concepts, especially those ones that are close to me. I know there's other places around the world that is like, maybe for the current market in like Scotland is
No, there is market.
yeah.
It's the middle and the bottom end are okay. It's the middle of the road that's struggling just now.
Exactly, like, and the Michelin star like cafe kind of concept, more focusing on drinks, desserts, creating like unusual infusions with teas and this kind of stuff. Like do like some places they do like gastronomy molecular kind of stuff. They make like edible like bowls with like, and for me that there is some places in Glasgow that does that, but it's mainly big chains. Like I think maybe like one place like the Alchemist does it, but when I see like other places, like there's one place in Copenhagen called the Alchemist, and it's expensive, but you're paying for the artwork and how every course they go for is a different room. One is with like lights or the serving is like with the most unusual things. So like I want to make something like that with the local produce that yourself provide, and just something unique really in this world. So
Well, there's definitely nothing like the Alchemist over here.
true.
I mean, you need to go to top end places like Glen Eagles and
Exactly.
where you'll get the service of that and the food and the beverage at the level you're
True.
looking for.
Like I really need to see what are they doing good to like get inspired. Like I do know like, yeah, the Glen Eagles won the 5 stars out in Scotland, or like
You need to go into the Tea Council website.
Tea Council. Okay.
Because they get the places that make the best tea.
Okay, that's
and then
good.
judge it from there.
True. Like I just maybe know one kind of Michelin star restaurant. I'm more looking into like how is it actually. Forget the ingredients. I'm also looking for like the artwork from the chefs. Like I don't know if you know Dean Banks. He has a location in St Andrews called Har, and I love seafood myself. I really like to go and see what does he do and what's the story behind it. There's a lot that you can see in social media.
Let's go up and say hello.
It's good to like concepts, how they do it, and see like
I don't know, that's important for you to do that as part of your work.
and yeah, like so these are like events for your or
No, we just support customers when they do
okay.
things like that. We don't do any of that on our own.
Okay. I'll keep you updated. So yeah, I might be a bit clumsy today. Maybe in next futures when I actually understand to like work properly and maybe use proper terminology kind of words. Sometimes I might just use unprofessional words right now just because at first my nose, it might, maybe in my brain it doesn't sound professional, but
You're fine. You're fine. It's all part of the learning curve.
true, like I really like these like businessy kind of events, but there's like barely any in Scotland, so like it's good to come. Like I was like thinking to go to London. There's another event called the IAFE kind of event. See what kind of talk.
That's just like here.
Yeah.
It's just the same as that. So you would get lost in that. So you need to do something like the Academy of Food and Wine Service,
Okay.
where they do events for teas as well.
Okay, I will
So
check
you could
that
become
one
a
out.
student member of that.
Okay, that's good. For me, like I don't really know anyone like connection-wise to like, okay, you need
Well,
to
they should
go.
be telling you that at university.
Yeah, it should be. But the problem is I'm doing like tourism, and the way that I'm doing it is that I want to get like, end of the day, like food and beverage companies, end of the day people want to eat or drink something. Like it's a good way to like attract customers from wherever it is. Like it doesn't need to be like local. End of the day, people will go to one exact place, maybe because of trend or something, but that's a good thing about if I incorporate tourism and like food. It's going to be an interesting concept because I'm
The
thinking.
other thing to look at is the whiskey companies,
Okay.
how they do that, and copy what they do.
Like,
Like on Speyside, where they're all based, they've got lots of destination things because people need to go there. So that's
True.
another way you can look at things.
to like collaborate. Say like we're gonna go a lot
You're going to have
further.
to generate that valuable. Know your costs. Then that's very labour intensive for the events that you're trying to do.
Like for me, like I'm thinking that's the main business concept for now. If I don't get customers, at least the vehicle and the equipment, it can be like normal cafe, but I'm probably going to figure out something that doesn't exist in Glasgow or Edinburgh to be a bit more different, because if it's my own unit, I can do whatever I want, so why not? I don't just want to just make it normal. I just want to be like unique and slowly like get some sort of investment from my achievements and slowly getting it into like a unit, create unique, and I won't say weird stuff because of the Michelin rated restaurants around the world. They've done weird things that people are like, how does this work? I really want to do those kind of style, but in a more affordable manner. So yeah.
Right, well, the type of things you're talking about, what springs to mind is Heston Blumenthal, and that's not affordable.
Yeah, I know. It's a
It
problem.
comes at a price.
True.
Small numbers at high price to cover
Yeah.
gimmicky things, for the want of a better word, for all these
True.
unusual things.
True. Ever I've
Getting a
seen.
balance.
True. And hope to see you next time. Are you attending for the coffee festival? More like these formal kind of proper.
Well, we I applied for that years ago and we went to Glasgow, so we didn't qualify.
Wow.
So
That's interesting because you guys to be like maybe in the next few years once I don't know.
we're bigger than all those
In combination.
small, big
True.
independents, so
True.
I'm not really that worried about that one.
Okay, yeah. Plus your market is different to their market as well. So yeah. It's good to meet you and I hope you also enjoy this event. So yeah. So what's your role in the business? If it's
Sales manager.
Sales manager. So okay, that's good. So I'm assuming like in these events you get like customers but not ordering or like
Yes, new leads.
yeah.
That's the whole point. Is to generate new business.
Okay, that's good. Yeah. This is the other problem I have. I can't stop talking. Right.
So these are the Scottish
Yeah. Oh, catch you later. So bye. I probably bored the guy. What's going on here? Okay. Air contamination. Are we live? Here, mixology, we already have that degree. I don't think so. I've been to anything not there here. Last time there was an espresso, but I was more curious how much was the Agilia. They didn't have that thing. I'm too tired. Expert payments. My legs. We're definitely not going to the other place. Good dogs. That's a nice name. Glasgow. Let's see. The one that we know. That's the most watered down hot chocolate I've ever seen. I have no idea. I missed the main ones I wanted to see, but that's fine. Okay. National Hotel thingy PR. 4 o'clock one was interesting, but let's see. Yeah.
Hello, okay.
Good, how are you?
I'm very well.
What business?
We're Eva Innes, and we make sustainable bedding with luxury end, made from cashmere and Scottish wool. So we've got 100% Scottish wool pillows with organic cotton.
Okay.
Underneath here we've got layered Scottish wool and a zip. So if you wanted to alter the comfort level, you can just take out some of the sheep's wool.
Okay, that's easy then.
Exactly. You can wash it, but what we normally recommend is take out the wool, leave it in the sunshine, wash the cases, and then put it all back in again. But it's very, very good for people who get hot.
Okay.
Wool and cashmere keep you cool when you're too hot, and vice versa. So keep you nice and warm as well.
True.
The duvets, very thin, but they have a lovely weight to them. And 93% of customers say they sleep better under these. So we're doing a more thorough research to find out exactly why. But we think it's to do with the weight of it, the temperature regulation, and also the fact that people with allergies can sleep comfortably under these without any trouble.
Okay.
Feather duvets hold moisture. These don't, and it's both lights and things like the moist feathers.
That's interesting too.
Yes.
Which companies do you like? I mean, what kind of companies as in hotels do you work with?
Yeah, well, we're fairly new with retail, so we mostly sell to the public at the moment. But we've got some of our products in Gleneagles, in the gift side of things, because we do gifts as well as blankets. The Torridon, Browns of London. So it's sort of luxury end, or other businesses who want to provide some sort of luxury element in their business as well. So yes, what do you do?
I do international tourism and events. So
Brilliant.
I'm more here to see, do we have more local businesses? Let me do a shout out, because last time they were barely any, and this year I'm seeing there's a lot more, or maybe more than half are local. So why not?
Yeah, well, we're based in Elgin, Scotland. Yeah. So we and the wool we use is Scottish wool from the borders. The actual products are sewn in Yorkshire, but only 200 miles away from the wool.
True.
So we always say from sheep to sleep in 200 miles.
True. Once you're tired, you basically.
But it's all traceable wool. There's one of our customers is actually, we got best duvet in the Independent and the Telegraph 2024. And one of our customers has sent this information in about their sleep before sleeping under the duvets, when they had feather and down, and then after. So they were sleeping 6 hours 1 minute on average per night, and then nearly 8.
It's crazy important, these things.
It's so important, isn't it?
For me, if I don't feel cold specifically on a pillow, I'm I can't sleep.
No,
I'd rather sleep on my hand over
there's nothing worse than getting too hot on a pillow and then having to turn the pillow over. So these are really good at regulating your temperature, so the chances of you getting really, really hot are much slimmer than that. So
has anyone laid down here for testing purposes?
Not yet. I wouldn't actually, because it's a small camp bed with a camp mattress on top.
Okay.
So it's
True.
I'm just waiting.
A bit too professional for you.
I know.
If it was a specifically bed and I don't know, housekeeping kind of events, it would make sense, but so.
I know, it's really hard for us as well to work out who is interested in housekeeping and who's interested in catering.
If I actually owned a business, I would consider, but it's too hard to just out of the blue just go and invest into say a hotel investment kind of company.
Yes.
I personally, if I genuinely had money, I would there's few hotel chains. I don't know if you would call them a hotel chain.
Okay.
Have you heard of Aman Hotels?
Aman Hotels? Yes, I have.
There's no location in the UK that has they have their own hotel kind of concept. It's more the skincare kind of side of things.
Yes.
When I see the ones in Kyoto specifically, these as a person that likes those types of concepts, they're not say the typical Maldives, Bali kind of vibes.
Yes.
They do have those ones in the Philippines, but it's more foresty, more tree house. It's not really
So
tree house,
natural,
but yeah,
that sort of thing. Yeah.
like personally. Sorry.
Yes.
Like personally, like I found it out. I'm on hotel like maybe 5-6 years ago. Fell in love with it, like from every new like location they have.
Really?
Like specifically like the Tokyo one. Once I discovered how different they are in comparison to the Four Seasons or the Ritz. I'm like saying those sound like, I know they're a big company, those two,
Yes.
but I feel like they're lower.
Yeah.
As in,
Of course.
like they might be the same price points, but a man looks a lot more. Forget the premium, the luxury. It feels more local to that region.
To the area. Yeah.
Like that's why I liked it.
I think it's really important though, isn't it, to make you feel like you have travelled.
True. Like this is why I like to go into like some, I don't know if it's called hotel investment, but I'm not a millionaire yet, but once I
what
do,
you would like to do.
yeah, like I've heard like people who were X months rich, they actually like offered, like they did some negotiation with the CEO.
Yes.
Like despite
Yes.
they're not like a franchise company like say like Starbucks or McDonald's. I mean like those are like not the same industry, but I mean it's not like that. But for me, like experience is ideally the most important thing.
I think it is too.
Then
I think the position that we're at the minute is hotels have invested a lot in you know, we do buy nice mattresses now. Food quality is improving. The interior design is better.
yeah,
But duvets and pillows are kind of a bit of an afterthought, and you know, it's just a case of this could make a very big difference to people, their experience. Because after all, when you stay in a hotel, for a lot of the time you're asleep.
true. Like for me, like whenever I'm like in London specifically, like I don't have a job yet, but like I'm just thinking where to sleep. I don't like to go to a hostel because when I have camera equipment, I don't want to get something lost. And with the bare minimum of my own work experience, I don't want to lose anything as well. Like plus I haven't even experienced a hostel, so I'm not risking it in adulthood. Anyways, like for places like London, just if you're spending £80 for a hostel, man, it's like £40 more for a hotel. Is probably worth it a bit more.
Yes, so
Like yeah, at least it's a lot private.
Yes.
And like when you compare it to other countries like Japan, with like £30, they say like you have like a unlimited like some sort of like dessert buffet on that visit, and for being like £80 in the UK, I'm like, come on. I don't want it to be like a concentration camp. At least, like,
do you want to take any information?
yeah, why not?
So we've got a brochure, we've got a card that gives you a QR code to get onto the site.
Okay, well,
you're welcome to take any of these things.
yeah, well,
And this is information on the pillows and the duvets as well, which gives you a good sort of background on them.
true.
You can take those away.
And you also deliver internationally, or
We do, yes.
Okay, that's
yeah,
good.
Yeah, we do.
Because my problem is whenever I speak with like one of these like cafe owners,
Yes.
they're always like saying, "Where's your actual demographic?" I'm like saying they're all international.
Yes,
Like,
yeah. I'll just go very I think these guys are okay. Need to go in there. But yes, we deliver all over the place really. So
Okay, that's
if
good.
anyone's ever interested, just obviously we can't calculate the delivery online. But if they get in touch, or if you get in touch, we can calculate it for you.
True, like for me, like a lot of people, I'm actually from Iran,
Okay,
and
yes.
a lot of people are like saying to me, where do you get these kind of stuff? I don't know what's the tariffs and the business, the logistics behind it.
That's
but
right, yeah.
I don't want to just like go and do it and all of a sudden I'm like in court for like doing something that seems normal.
I know.
Like,
Won't be doing that.
like I want to start my own business when like through that I'm doing like this kind of stuff. Like it's good to have international income, especially in this day and age. Maybe like 100 years ago wasn't a big deal, but now you don't know what's going to happen.
No, you don't.
And that's scary.
It's a little bit scary. It's very scary. Isn't it lovely to meet you?
Nice to meet you too.
Yes.
And what's your name?
Haley.
Haley.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you. So, if you have any questions, or if you want us to look at calculations for delivery in a particular area, just
Okay, I will. Have a nice day and make sure to enjoy this event and this city.
Oh, I love Glasgow.
Sure. What's your favourite coffee shop?
My favourite what?
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop? Coffee shop?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like Independence.
That's main.
Independence. Yeah, I prefer Independence.
If you, I don't know if, so if you have time, maybe, I don't know if you're like going to stay in Glasgow, but there's a few cafes that I personally highly recommend.
Which ones?
Are you willing to travel? No, it's still in Glasgow, but it's like
I might have to come back because I'm going to be here till what time? Maybe 5 o'clock tomorrow it finishes, and then we have to pack up and then go. But I will definitely be back.
Okay, so one of them is God Shot in the south side.
God Trot.
No, God Shot.
Oh, right, okay. How do you spell that?
So it's basically God and Shot.
God Trot.
And it's called God Shot Studio, I think, on Instagram.
I'll have a look.
They do really interesting fermented coffees, and anything under the refrigerator is a problem.
Oh, really?
It's good quality. It's not like gimmicky or like icing sugar kind of vibes. That's one place that I really recommend on like drinks and desserts. And there's another place. There's two places, but nearby, like a 5-minute walk from here, called Cafe by Space and the Ottomans Cafe. They're really good. The reason I'm recommending these places is because their baristas are actually good, and the coffee, they don't mess up, and that's really important to me.
I can tell you're a person of very high standards.
True. Like, for me, like, all my friends are like saying, how do you understand good quality? I sometimes forget what's good quality myself until I just like get something like I understand like these like kebab, like the nice kind of kebab places are like
No, that's not true.
I always like regret it after I finish it. Like the spag.
Then you can't help doing it though.
I know, it's like
you repeat the behaviour all the time.
Sure,
We all do it.
Like it feels good once you have once you're like not fully finished it, but once you're finished, you're like. I just if there was one coffee shop that was open, I would give me like 50 shots. I would demolish that and feel happy.
It's so lovely to meet you. Thank you for those recommendations. I'll definitely be back. But keep in touch if you need help with anything.
Yeah, I will.
Okay.
I will.
Take care.
I like to. So the location in Scotland, is it
Elgin.
Elgin. So, did you mention that it's more this part than Yorkshire is more the...
This product, the duvet, has been patented. The design has been patented, and by Joe, who lives in Elgin. That's
Okay,
right.
that's good.
That's why it started from there. And yeah, the best machinery, the best machining for these products is actually in Yorkshire. So we get the wool from the Scottish borders, and then the machining happens 200 miles away in Yorkshire. So 200 miles from sheep to sleep.
True. I was like thinking, let's do like some sort of like behind the scenes kind of thing, but I'm not a professional photographer, but I'm curious about these kind of things as well.
Yeah, well,
Like-
Joan would be the person to contact about that, which looks like she's busy at the minute, but send her email in.
Like, especially like what I do, like, is totally different, like, to a typical food blogger. Like, I do more like cafe reviews, specifically coffee and desserts. Plus,
Okay.
I have like a barista intermediate kind of thing that is just
Yes.
like, I do sensory kind of stuff, and
Yeah.
I don't want to forget a good cup of coffee.
No.
I don't want to just.
Oh, actually, I think we need to go over because the awards are happening.
What kind of awards is it?
It's for this. It's the Finalist Innovation Awards.
Okay.
So we've been nominated for that, and we find out in about an hour, I think.
Okay. Well, obviously on. Okay, I'll leave it to you because I barely start a good conversation, and I'm really bad at ending one. So
It's lovely to meet you.
nice to
Take
meet you
care.
too. And
I think we need to go over
yeah,
there. Thank
okay,
you.
see ya.
Take care.
See ya. I do need to sit down. I do need to sit down. Organisers. Yes, I can see. My back is so sore, by the way, guys. From this stupid. What the heck is that? Who the heck is that? What's up? Is this Franco? Francesco? I butchered your name by the worst way ever, and I need to plant myself somewhere. I mean, fuck. Take her. Don't worry, we've done that one already. I need to sit down here. I can't. I need to sit down here mainly because of I want to put these things in the bag as well. I'm just like happy that I did not bring my laptop because my back would be effed for sure. I wish there was like free water somewhere. Don't go. Do you know why the connection is working, guys? It's because no one's here. It's time for their competition thing, and I'm gonna leave in a second. I mean, not leave the live stream, but leave the seats. And I'm already doing an embarrassment. But last time there was a lot of food. A lot of people were offering. Like the people who offered me last time, but they weren't offering apart from maybe one company that I knew. But I think it's not like that probably. What's that thing? say the event is a lot smaller than last time, but a lot more dense. The stalls are a lot smaller than the major company ones, but it's fine. How's everybody? I don't know if you can't hear me, because I need to look back to the stream to see how bad did I film this live, because I'm not expecting it to look good. And you know, guys, whenever I do these events, I don't stop talking until my brain just says, like, let them go, man, you're taking the piss now. And yeah, let's go. Oh, this is as heavy right now as my actual laptop combination, mainly because of the jacket. Okay, let's go to Thompson's. I've already been, but let's just go. So yeah, I'm just gonna showcase the actual machinery here. What the heck is that? Oh. But I've seen the more customized versions of this bad boy, but even this guy is good looking for being the two-head grip. What company is this? They look familiar, but okay, that's cool. 2 years ago, the hairy bikers were here, and yeah. This is the most annoying machine ever, because I liked the previous generation. Now the new one is a lot better than the previous one. A lot more expensive, which is obvious, but that's not my big deal. What's happening here? Blendy. Okay, let's see. How's the live condition? I mean, by the way, Glasgow's high tech. This is never new. I am starving. But what brand is this? Touch free. It's weird that we're still live, but
what the heck is that?
what's happening here?
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you very much for your patience. Welcome to the SCA Spotlight stage.
Let's go. I mean, not let's go, but let's go to the other side to film.
Scottish Tourism Alliance, if you haven't met me before, delighted to be here. The STAs are a partner of Scot for many years now. So this is the pinnacle of the day. There's lots of awards to be given out. Before we get to the Show Innovation Awards, we have, as you may know, this evening, the Scot Awards to give out just now to some chefs, because there's lots of awards to give out next door. Will Gorrell here has very kindly agreed to be a main headline sponsor of the Hotel Awards, so he's going to do the presentation, and the ladies on the stage are going to put the medals around, and you're all going to give them a big round of applause. That's what's asked of you. So, to kick things off, we have the national winner of the Chef Excellence in Service Award goes to Scot Scorer. Scott, can you come up and start the prize? You're going to take his award, are you? Right, okay, this isn't Scott, he's a hijacker. There we go. Great. You promise you'll give that to Scott? Good, right, big round of applause for the hijacker, thank you very much. Thank you. Right, and we go on to the next award, and again, it's the National Winner Chef Excellence in Service Award. It's another Scot, it's Scott O'Keefe. Well done, Scott. Are you the real Scott? You are, we got the right Scott, so well done, Scott. You'll be very dapper as well. Is that you ready to go get more awards next door? Right, we're going to go again. There's a medal here. We're going to go to the next one. Oh, well, we can do. We're on a roll here. Right, for the national winner of the Chef Médaille d'Or goes to another Scot, Scott Jones. Scott Jones, you with us? Anyone want to Jones's prize? No? Okay, we can keep that later. Anybody else in the Scots? Because you could be on a roll. So, again, the same category Chef Médaille d'Or is Gerard McCuskey. No? And a Chef Excellence Medal goes to Alan Kay. No? Okay, here we go again. Executive Chef of the Year. Let's hope this gentleman is here. Stuart Jarvie. There's two of these. It's the Chef's Patron of the Year, and that's Philippe Skinari and Andrew Mackay. And the national winner of the Chef of the Year 2025 is Michael Leslie. Yay! Big round of applause to Michael. Welcome. Well done, Michael. No, Michael, before you go, do you know any of these guys? No? Okay, alright, don't worry about it. So, there's your box, you get to... Great, okay, thank you, Will. It's going to be a great party next door this evening, and I'm sure everybody who is due these medals and certificates will be get them later on. Thank you very much, ladies. Wonderful. Right, I'm going to hand over to Toby now for the show's Innovation Awards. There's been lots of judging going on today and obviously lots of competition. So, Mr. Wand, thank you very much. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you, Mark. Thanks for that. So we've got a lot of innovation at the show this year. When we opened the show this morning, we were explaining how tough market conditions are out there, and actually getting a brilliant audience to come here today, the amount of people that have come here today, shows that actually in tough times innovation is even more important than in good times, because actually that's where you can develop a competitive advantage and where you can get products to fly. So a lot of what happened actually during lockdown and during COVID, although it's very uncomfortable for our industry, actually there was a huge amount of technology innovation, huge amount of change, and actually a lot of that change has been good in terms of how industry. So we put a great emphasis on innovation. We have a lot of commitment from our 220 exhibitors here in terms of their commitment to put themselves in to be judged. This awards, the IFEX Innovation Awards, has been kindly sponsored this year by NFU Mutual, and I'd like Kirsty Simpson to come up to present the awards for me. Kirsty Simpson. I'd also, so I'll probably forget to thank her later, my colleague Callie, who works with me, has pulled together all of the process and procedure and coordination with our judges, and has done an outstanding job pulling these together to get our winners. So thank you very much indeed, Callie. Thank you. So when we first did the Innovation Awards at the show, we had it. We didn't have separate categories, and the feedback from the judges was actually that it was very difficult to judge anything different between a piece of innovation in catering equipment, a great piece of design or artwork, or technology and food and drink. Obviously, they each have different characteristics, so we split it into two groups. So what we have here is what we're going to judge, and what we're announced now is the gold, silver and bronze in each of two categories. Those categories are catering equipment, design and technology, and then separately food and drink. We'll do it in that order. So for catering equipment, design and technology, out of a huge amount of entries originally, we came down to the final 12 that were judged today. Many congratulations to all these guys. Bespoke Fabrics, Fagor Professional, Hop Software, Myco UK, Oil Chef, Panasonic Professional Kitchen, Pine Glow Limited, Quick Mixology Limited, Thompson's Coffee Company, Trisats, Unox and Wellbuilt. So congratulations, give yourself a big round of applause. Congratulations to you. So to judge this, we picked two fabulous Scottish judges who work in a lot of innovation in terms of what they've done in their restaurants and their kitchens. Chef Patron, who was also on stage today. I'm going to get Dean at the end of this, after we announce the gold winner, to say a couple of words about the three winners. So, give you a bit of insight we asked them to do in terms of how it was judged on innovation. Difficult category to judge, but what out of 50 points, 12 points on the quality of innovation. Genuinely was 10 points were on sustainability, 10 points were on price and performance, and 10 points and customer skills. They gave a tally for each of those, and the judges came together to pick the top three. So, in third place for catering equipment design and technology, the bronze award goes to Oil Chef. The Silver Award, Innovation Awards, is awarded to Bespoke Fabrics Limited. And the Gold Award, the Scot Innovation Award, this year is awarded to Unox. Okay, thanks for that. So, right, we're coming to the second half, the food and drink category. The food and drink category, we had 16 finalists from a very long list of entrants that were placed, and we got again 2 exemplary judges to come and judge them. So to do 16 in a short space of time was a tough ask. We had Jim Hood, who's the culinary lead for the Leading Compass Group at the SEC, and also returning as a judge, Callum Ross, who's the proprietor of Loch Melford Hotel on the West Coast. Most beautiful hotel if you ever get a chance to go there, and also was previously CEO of Unilever in the UK and Europe. So two very well-known judges and a critical eye for understanding innovation in food and drink. Just to explain the criteria, slightly different for food and drink, obviously because of taste and flavour. So out of 50, there were 20 points for taste, flavour and appeal. There were 10 points for innovation, 10 points for sustainability, 5 for price and performance, and 5 for value for money and customer testimonials. So pretty similar, but obviously taste and innovation are the key. And of these 16 companies, I'll read them out again. The Elach Gin, Bellhaven Smokehouse, Big Jim's Kitchen, Brine and Smoke, Browse Oats, Huck and Birch, Burnside Brewery, Kaffia, Chocolate Tree Limited, Galloway Preserves, Imaginative Cuisine, the winners last year, Middleton Foods, North East Distillery, Ocul Fudge, Three Robins, and Teree Tea. Congratulations to all of you on being shortlisted this year. Okay, so similar to the other awards, we've got a bronze award. The bronze award goes to North East Distillery. Congratulations. The Silver Award for Innovation is awarded to Kaffia. Drum roll, drum roll. The Gold Award, Innovation Awards at Scot, food and drink, is awarded to Buck and Birch. Congratulations. Thank you to that. So I'd just like each of the judges just to come and say a couple of words about the winning three, and to have their comments on innovation. Dean Banks, Dean, could you just join us on stage for a couple of minutes to talk to them?
Sounds like someone's had a few drinks back there. Yeah, I think obviously great to be on the judging panel for this, and a lot of all of the shortlists were fantastic, innovative products. But the three that we chose were really standouts, and I think the first one obviously standing bronze was the Oil Chef product, which we have never seen anything like it before. And when even like having a quick look afterwards, asking about similar products, competitors, there is nothing on the market like this. So, you know, if you're using a lot of oil in your business, definitely buy some of these. I will be personally buying some for my businesses to save us money on a yearly basis. Second was obviously the, what was it called again? So apologies, I can't see it. Bespoke fabrics. Now, I myself Scottish, so I love Scottish products. I love the quality over quantity, and I think everything you were doing there is amazing. And everyone, a night's sleep is so important, so people forget that as well and underspend on the time they spend, the thing they spend most time on, which is your bed. So I love what you're doing there. So did Graham, and I think it was amazing. Then finally Unox, I think it just blew my mind. The kind of the computer side of it, the camera, the AI. There was a part where basically put croissants or whatever it is, say bread on a tray into an oven. It knows what you're putting inside, sets the timer automatically. In the kitchen as well, biggest thing with like say competitor ovens is you might have 6 or 7 timers going at the same time for the same oven, and the fact that you can do it individually on the oven is fantastic on each shelf. So it was like small things like that made the difference there. So it was great overall, and yeah, I'll definitely buy an Unox as well for my restaurants. Cash is king, I like that. And some cashmere bedding too. But yeah, fantastic products and great to be part of it. So thank you very much for letting us speak up. Yeah.
Thanks so much, Jim. I'd like Jim Hood and Callum Ross also just to come up on stage to talk about the food and drink winners, and to give us a brief outline of their thoughts.
And well, what a day we had on, Jim, wasn't it? Couldn't beat this one anymore. We're only Sunday weekend, but a really great day. The standard especially this year was superb. Like years ago, as Toby said, there we go. It was great to come back and look at it again. So we're going to talk a little bit, just a key thing about every award as opposed to a full detailed feedback. And in third place we had the North US Distillery for their Downpour gin, and one of the things we liked about that particular in the innovation front was the barter system, where the locals to where they distill and use literally collect and forage on their behalf, and for every kilo of foraged ingredients that they pick up they get a bottle of gin, which sounds like a great thing. I'm thinking about moving to US just so I can participate in that. So that was the standout from that particular product. Jim?
I think second was coffee, cafe. For us, the story was amazing with the Scottish names, the Gaelic names. Obviously the quality of the product was outstanding, absolutely outstanding. And the recycling and the packaging, etc. was a total story for us. So thank you guys.
And then to the winner overall for the Buck and Birch and their Birch vodka. It was just an outstanding
You want to have a
product
photograph
from
of him?
start to
Do you want to
finish.
get in the photograph? I'll take a picture of you.
The fact that they're lifted in terms of sustainability and
You
that
want to
kind of
interview
with
him?
a
Are you
collecting
interviewing him?
sap from
There you
birch
go.
trees in a managed woodland. The care and attention
I do like your restaurants, especially the horror one.
They're working with the community.
Is it mainly, I'm assuming it's more focused on seafood?
From start to finish,
Not really in the meat, but there is options for
one course for meat, and we also do a vegan tasting menu as well.
What made it stand out for us.
Which kind of vegan covers basically any allergies.
But overall, again, great day. Thanks for all for entering.
We obviously being in St Andrews is kind of locality.
Thanks so much,
Seafood. We literally our lobsters come 100 metres away from the beach. Literally, if you stand at the front door of the restaurant, you can see the flags of the pots where the lobsters are caught.
True.
So yeah, we just want to showcase that.
True. I really want.
Thanks for I was with Mark the other night. So our hotel's just down the road, Troubleshoot Gardens. So we got 164 rooms of eager.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, there's a reception party on the VIP lounge for Fuel Connect. All of you guys who attended here are welcome to attend. There's a free glass of fizz for anyone that wants to go there. So that's the Fuel Connect sound by the
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So, how's the event for you guys? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, well, these guys were exhibitors, we're not, so maybe
okay.
I'll say.
Okay.
Oil chef.
Yeah, how's did you meet
Fantastic. Really
new
interesting.
people, new collaborations?
Yes, well, a lot of people don't know about Oil Chef. It's unlike some of the brands that people recognise. So coming here has been absolutely fantastic.
Exactly.
People getting to know us, understand what the product's about, and how much money they will save.
Sure, exactly. And I love it. Like this year, they were, I would say, like maybe 60% was more like Scottish producers.
Yeah. It's a long time I would say last, just as a buyer. And coming here today, it's a good cross-section, good mix, different. It's not dominated by one sector. It makes it far more interesting.
True. I hope the best for you guys as well.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, same to you.
Thank you. And yeah, sorry, I don't know how to communicate properly, but I do like travel and tourism in uni, but reality I'm way more into more like drinks, desserts, that kind of concept of, I don't know, should I say culinary? I'm not sure. So
it's a fascinating industry. There's so many different aspects about marketing, accounts, cooking, hospitality, customer service, landscaping, even keeping the place pretty good, painting, decorating, making the rooms look great, design. So many skills. People just think it's just a bed you can sleep in. A lot of work behind it.
yeah, like I've seen a lot of like more major companies. I don't know if you know Amman Hotel, how they operate. It's like, despite they're a big company, like I wouldn't say they're like a franchisor, but like what location they had, it feels like it's a local company to my kind of understanding how the experience is like in comparison to like say the Ritz-Carlton or the Four Seasons. It feels like they're a bit generic.
Yeah,
like,
that can be, I mean, it's very small, but it's fine to see that
True.
in the last 5 to 10 years a lot of changes. All for better.
Exactly. Like especially like seeing like the 4-star hotels are like trying to be like minimalistic and this kind of stuff.
Yeah, we work in some places
True.
next time. It's to do.
True. Okay, I want to. Nice to meet you too. Bye. See ya. Oh, sorry. Okay.
All the best.
All the best to you as well.
We're not trying to have achingly cool, but it's not. It's quite arty and kind of subtle, but it can. It's generally it's so we're typically, you're talking to slate numbers, so that's another factor. So we might maybe not happen.
So guys, I'll cut you a bit and let me see if we can get a picture or something, because that phone doesn't look stable on even in the face camera, so it's not my phone. So yeah, what time is it? Oh, it's not even that late. Okay, that's good. Let's get the. By the way, Rosaline is me. When you know your phone is smashed, and I was not even expecting to really go live today. Means the other food festivals and other events have been here. Apart from this thing 2 years ago, but 2 years ago this place had really good connection. Mind blowing. But I don't know what happened. Maybe O2 didn't really increase the infrastructure here, but it's not a big deal. I have this and I'm a lot more fascinated. Okay, let's see. But later, once I turn back on it, I haven't been to Lou, by the way, but after that, but let's go because I couldn't find you. And the good thing about, despite it was cramped in, I think I explored basically everybody, despite. That's the thing. But we're gonna do an outro kind of vlog outside because it's a bit too confusing right now. But I love these business talks. What's up, guys? How you doing? Mate, it's on my freaking conversation. I'm assuming that there's a proper awards kind of scheme afterwards. I don't think so, they're going to host an after party here, but maybe they would, I don't know. Because last year I didn't really attend because I had a class after, but damn, that was annoying. No, we didn't have the class, we had a meetup. My lecturer was like so happy on that day. They saw the hairy bikers. And it was probably my first time and last time seeing them. They were interesting people. It's interesting you get proper celebrities that understand the industry, and that's what I like about these events. I don't like gimmicky events. And that's why I attend to these ones more than, say, Comic-Con, for example. So yeah. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Okay. Let's see. Okay, there is a men's toilet here. I never knew.
We were sort of loitering, then we got a bit weird. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Let's see, let them do it. My leg almost fractured for a second on this. That'd be embarrassing. I feel like I'm off right now. Okay. But I don't want to also be rude, but I don't know if I am for hanging around, but it's good that they do awards. Sorry,
no, all good.
So you know, like your concept as a Michelin star, I understand there probably is guidelines to do it, but in reality, is it more like before you even got the Michelin star kind of concepts? Is it just like whatever you are thinking to do, and like what's your passion? And
yeah, so basically, well, being in the Michelin Guide, it's like that's like the icing on the top. That's like, you don't start with that. So we build our menu around locality, where we were based, and you know, we touched on the seafood before. So being from there, we want to do seafood, and then a lot of inspiration comes from my childhood memories. Look, at the end of the day, you have to remember, food evokes memories. You know yourself, if you're eating something that might remind you of mum or dad cooking your lovely meal when you're younger, or it'll give you that comfort feeling of safety, or a special place, or you smell a perfume that reminds you of a loved one.
Exactly.
So I look at all these sort of things when I'm building the menu and concept around it, so that it's an experience-led dining. So it's going away from like you're coming to fill your tummy.
Exactly.
We can all do that anywhere. You can stop somewhere, grab a pie.
True.
Very easy, right? So we focus on that experience, because the end of the day, people are going to pay a lot of money. Right? It is expensive, but there's a lot of work behind it, a lot of staff, and even the location-wise expensive to rent that space. So you build it up all from there. When a customer arrives, they want to be wowed, they want to be blown away, they want to have, even if we can create one dish that they'll be stuck in their memory, that maybe in 10 years time they're having dinner somewhere in Thailand or Middle East or anywhere, and it reminds them of my restaurant, then we've succeeded.
Exactly.
You know, and in marketing as well in restaurants, we always find that word of mouth is the best marketing in a restaurant. So you have to make sure that every customer leaves happy, and that's for their experience. So even if you come in, for example, and maybe you didn't like the fish dish, it wasn't to your liking, then we need to make sure that you still leave happy. And how we do that. So again, it's not just about the food, it's front of house, staff training, it's it all comes back to that experience, sort of one team, one dream. A lot of like you'll find in the industry, back of house, front of house, I don't like those terms because it should be one singular. So yeah, that's kind of how we do it.
Sure, like I love it, like because let me start at the beginning. The first time I've seen I see like Michelin star more like as an edible art.
Yes. Good point.
Have you seen the Alchemist in Copenhagen?
Yes.
That's one of my favorite places to go once I actually do like a bit of culinary. I want to do like some like cafe like tour kind of business concept. First start like that, then slowly like maybe like go into like slowly into like unusual pairings with coffees, like fermented coffees, because it's
cool,
it's like also like collaborate with people like yourself. Like why not? Like because majority of tourism is focused on Edinburgh specifically. Let's just distribute that in a form of food, because food, end of the day, everybody wants, and especially knowing like you do seafood, you basically catch it just right next door to you as well. So like why not?
And I think that's a big point about the tourism point, is that, you know, so I did a talk about the way the industry is going, about big corporate companies coming in and, you know, chains, and the unfortunate part about chains taking over, which they are primarily doing, is that there's no location identity on them. So Wagamama, I do like a Wagamama, there's a place for Wagamama in life, but if there's a Wagamama in every city, and you're having it in London, you're having it in Burnham, you're having it in Leeds, you're having it in, what's the difference? So for tourism, it's so important that you have independence, because it's the independence that make the locality understand. So when you're dining at Hart, it's based around the local area, it's based around the food there. So for a tourist to come in, I'm actually eating Scottish produce, I'm eating Scottish food by a Scottish chef, and that's what makes the difference between us and, say, a big chain. And on the tourism, it's so important, and we are losing it slightly, but
I do see
what we're trying to do is help push that. I'm trying to help encourage other younger entrepreneurs, come on, and it's not as scary as everyone thinks it is, you know. And I was on stage and I said the important part about entrepreneurship is the government have things in place as well, liquidations, insolvencies, which takes away the stress from you. It becomes like the limited company's own person, and it doesn't give you the financial burden if it doesn't work. And we should be using that more to give people more chances, because if we don't do it, we're just going to end up with Wagamamas everywhere.
Exactly.
And that's not going to be any fun, is it?
Plus like the problem about franchising is like, I'm going to say more about like the coffee industry, like the problem is like people say like every coffee is good, but as I've done an intermediate barista, kind of done the sensory, really got understanding about like the different grades of coffee, from commercial to specialty to like celebration.
Celebration coffees, for sure.
It's like, wow.
What's the one called with the it's like a cat, a wild cat?
recipe something.
Yeah. I tried it in when I was in Indonesia, I think it was. I went to some. It almost felt like a zoo. And you walked around and saw these animals, and then obviously they eat them, they ferment in the stomach, and it's like a whole different. It wasn't just a coffee anymore; it was an experience.
It was a super coffee.
Exactly.
So, yeah, like,
and I've got a meeting. I'm way over to.
It's okay if I take a
of course, 100%.
photo?
Yeah. Can we ask this girl?
Yeah. Where are you?
Excuse me. Would you mind taking a photo? Thanks so much.
So. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm just trying to get here.
No worries.
Do you want to check? I can take another one if you want.
Okay, let's see.
Okay.
So is that good?
That's out of focus, yeah.
Yeah, a bit off.
I was trying to.
Just like maybe like I don't know. That.
Is it focused?
No, I can't get it to.
Maybe it's that white circle thing. I don't know because.
Technology.
Sorry.
No.
It's my problem.
No, I can't get it.
Okay, if it's.
Wait, this might be a bit better.
Lovely.
They might be a bit better. Okay, sorry, I think
Nice to meet Amir.
Amir, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Take care,
And I
yeah.
hope to do like something like a collaboration once I establish my own.
Best way to reach out to me is Instagram.
Exactly.
Lovely.
So see you. Thanks. Thank you. Okay. We finally. I was not expecting. Sorry. So cheers. I was not expecting any celebrity chefs local at all. Wow, that was amazing. I was not even expecting to like, okay, see this guy at this place. I was more expecting one of his hotels. He does have a hotel. I mean, one of his restaurants. Damn, that is very mysterious looking. At least, I didn't want to do self-promo at all because I wanted to see what his insight in business and food, and I really need a seat. But thank God this is an exhibition center and it doesn't have one. Guys, I'm gonna go to we accidentally raid breakthrough in some. I am. My back is aching, guys. Did we just see people that? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna probably just rush home then if it's like that. But good. Good event, small but good but small. What no? Good, and it was a bit compact, but I loved it. I won't be bothered on taking on my damn. This is a really big problem. Look at this guy. I really. Great guy. The way also looking into how we